What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day today. And today we have a trip report on American Airlines Airbus A319 with sharklets from Tulsa International Airport to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. I hope you guys are excited, and let's begin. I have just arrived at Tulsa International Airport. I have checked in and went through security. Overall, this was an organized and smooth 15-minute process. We are currently making our way over to Tulsa International Airport's A concourse where American Airlines hosts all their flights. Here's an American Airlines 737-800 with nonstop service out to Charlotte Douglas International Airport in a little bit. And as you can see over there at the B concourse, we have 3 United Express Embraer ERJ-175s. Let's make our way over to Alpha 7 in this very clean, peaceful environment. Welcome to the A7 waiting area. As you can see, there are a ton of people as we have a full flight on this Sunday morning, which is very encouraging. It is 5:30 a.m. and we are supposed to board any minute. The waiting area is very nice and provides common necessities with power outlets and USBs. Just like that, it is time to board. The American Airlines app does a fantastic job providing information about your flights. Immediately as boarding began, I got a notification letting me know that my flight was thoroughly sanitized and ready to board. This is a very nice sight to see, as this is my first time flying since the pandemic has began, and I am very excited to say the least. Our aircraft for today is November 9004 Foxtrot, a 7.4-year-old American Airlines Airbus A319 with sharklets. This will be my third time flying at Airbus A319 with sharklets, as I have flown November 8009 Tango and November 9025 Bravo. I was super excited, and let's get on board. Welcome aboard. I was giving a sanitizing wipe, which was an awesome gesture. Here we have some pretty solid legroom for main cabin. Here you'll find a universal power outlet, the seatback contents, and the IFE, which we will review in a few minutes from now, and finally an awesome wing view from 22F. I love this seat, as you can tell, as I've sat in it many times. What a wing view we have here, as you can see.
90, service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Aisle handling cruises, your baggage in the belly of the airplane. As soon as you all are seated, gear properly set, we're going to button the hatches and push back. We've got about 51 minutes of air time today. Going to be taken off to the south and most likely landed on the far east side of the KDFW airport and then a taxi into our gate. Most part's going to be a smooth ride this early in the morning at 22,000 feet. I won't inundate you with unnecessary PAs. I will tell you this though, the TSA, the federal government, and the CDC is all mandated that.
Here's the American Airlines safety video. Make sure to let me know in the comments what you think about this video. There was an additional COVID-19 pandemic safety video insert that was added towards the end. Let's begin our pushback now. Here's another look at the 3 United Embraer ERJ-175s on the ground. Typically these 3 do not overnight all at once, so this was a very cool occurrence.
Your face mask prior to placing the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth. As part of our clean commitment, everyone must wear a face covering over both your nose and your mouth and secured under your chin or your neck throughout the duration of the flight. You may briefly lift or lower your face mask while you're eating or drinking. Please keep your mask on if you want to sleep, so that way we won't have to wake you up.
Let's begin our taxi out to runway 18 left for our departure today. Just a few minutes behind a scheduled 6 a.m. departure. We are currently passing by Hangar 80. Here's a variety of American Airlines grounded aircraft. Be sure to check out my spotting vlogs for more information about how this has developed over the previous year. Passing by the United States Aviation hangar on the north side of runway 18 left, as you can see we have a few GA aircraft parked outside the hangar early this morning. We are currently about to take off on runway 18 left. The full takeoff video will be coming out very shortly, and I'll be sure to put a card and link that in the description when that video has been uploaded. Let's get ready for a phenomenal takeoff on runway 18 left at Tulsa International Airport. What an awesome takeoff that was. As you can tell, we did not see much but the navigation light for quite a while there, so let's wait till we break out of the overcast to see how beautiful the sunrise was. The beauty of the world is something I will never take for granted, and we are so fortunate that aviation brings a whole new perspective to seeing weather like this. I can only imagine being a pilot one day and seeing this on all kinds of levels. What a phenomenal sequence. Let's take a look at American Airlines in-flight entertainment on this Airbus A319 with sharklets, following this ad of course. So as you can see, it's very well presented. We have a variety of buttons to adjust the settings to your liking between volume, power, brightness, the home page, etc. As you can see right here, there is a variety of different tabs including entertainment, kids, about us, my section, hospitality, and more. Here's the My Flight page. You can do a variety of things between tracking your flight, gate connections, and more with this tab. In the arrival information section, we have some very unique brochures. I did not know that this was here, so this was a very cool touch. Unfortunately, my favorite feature, the interactive map, was not currently working. I have no idea why, but that was a very unfortunate sequence. One place where American Airlines does not disappoint with their in-flight entertainment is the movies section. As you can tell, there is literally hundreds of hours worth of content on these movies, and this is very impressive for American. For these Airbus A319Ss that fly typically 3 to 4 hour flights, you would have a very hard time getting bored with all the options that you have here. On top of all the movies, American Airlines also has a variety of television shows. So if movies aren't your thing, maybe TV is, because as you can tell, there is a ton of TV shows to watch here. Let's take a quick intermission to look at this beautiful sunrise. American Airlines also provides a nice section of music and games to listen to and play respectively. Overall, this is a nice touch, and I feel like people really do enjoy these features that they provide on the in-flight entertainment. There's also the About Us section, the e-reader, and the favorites. Overall, American Airlines did a phenomenal job with this in-flight entertainment, and it's honestly such a shame that the majority of their narrow-body fleet does not have in-flight entertainment anymore, as American Airlines redid the majority of their cabins with the Oasis configuration, which personally, as I'm sure you guys may know, is not the best. Luckily though, the legacy Airbus A319s for American and also the Airbus A321 Transcons do still provide the in-flight entertainment. But honestly, absolutely phenomenal. We were cruising at 22,000 feet for this flight. As I'm sure you guys know, on short flights like this, typically American Airlines only gives out a water or orange juice selection. However, that selection was not present due to obvious reasons. The flight has been smooth to this point, and I've really enjoyed it. Mainly for the majority of crews, I was reviewing the in-flight entertainment, but we will take a look at the seatback contents now. The seatback contents are very limited due to the pandemic. We have the Airbus A319 EOW safety card, the American Way magazine, and also the air sickness bag. Just like that, it is already time to descend into the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport area. We experienced some light turbulence on descent due to some thunderstorms developing in the eastern Texas area. Today we'll be landing on runway 17 Center. I was very excited because 17 Center has been under construction for about 2 years, and I've been really excited to finally get to see this runway back in action for the longest time. As you can tell, I was also very excited because I have not been to Dallas-Fort Worth in around 1.5 years, so I was definitely pumped up. As we descend into Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, I would like to review my experience with American Airlines on my first flight back from the pandemic. Overall, I thought American Airlines did a fantastic job. The aircraft had a new plane smell, and overall the precautions were phenomenal, and I was very impressed with American Airlines showing. This flight was also 100% full. It was absolutely insane to see that on a Sunday morning. With all things considered, this was definitely the way I wanted to get back into flying from the pandemic. I am so excited to see what the future holds, and American Airlines I thought did a phenomenal phenomenal job, like I said, with all the precautions of the pandemic. If you'd like to know more about the Tulsa Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport route, I covered it in previous trip reports when I flew this flight. This flight has suffered a little bit since the pandemic, as numbers are down by about 50%. However, with the good balance in between leisure travel and business travel on this route, I definitely see it remaining the busiest route out of Tulsa by far, and I'm super excited to see what American Airlines does. This Airbus A319S was phenomenal. I've always had a good experience with American Airlines on these Airbus A319s, and they did another fantastic job with November 9004 Foxtrot. The full landing video will also be posted very soon. I will also leave a card and the link in the description to that video when that does come out. Nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this landing on Runway 17 Center at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport.
Seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. And keep the aisles clear of all carry-on items. Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items, like tablets and cell phones. When you open the overhead compartment, be careful, as items may have moved in flight. And thank you for choosing American Airlines.
Welcome to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. What an awesome feeling. There's the E-Concourse with a bunch of Delta aircraft and then a few Spirits as well. And there comes a flying banana. That's a Spirit Airlines Airbus A320 taking off on 17 right. We'll be parking at gate Alpha 35 at the Alpha Concourse at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, one of the main two concourses that American Airlines uses for their domestic operation on their mainline services. Overall, this was an excellent flight and American Airlines did an awesome job. Thank you guys so much for watching this trip report. I really appreciate it. If you missed the Tulsa check-in vlog where we check in for this flight, I would highly recommend checking that out. And then coming up next in this series, we'll have the takeoff and landing video of this flight, followed by the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport layover spotting vlog, which is a fantastic video, and I hope you guys are excited for that. And then the next trip report will be on an American Airlines Airbus A321 LUS with fence tips from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport to Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. There's a lot of awesome content from this trip coming, and I really hope you guys are excited for it. This was just the beginning, and like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. But nevertheless, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video as Redriveraviation is signing off.